This is the paperwork that I received when I purchased my property. Mine wasn't even leasehold, and you can see all of the paperwork that you get from your conveyancing solicitor advising you of all of the things that you may or may not need to know. The problem is that by the time a buyer gets this, with 14 days to exchange contracts or lose their deposit or lose their incentives, they're not really in a position to absorb any of this. The time that they should have been told was the point at which they viewed the property, and the Consumer Protection from Unfair Trading Regulation states that anybody marketing the property has to reveal anything that would materially affect a buyer's decision-making process. So if there's a doubling ground rent, or if it's leasehold and they're thinking it's freehold, they should be advised of that at the site office or by the estate agents, because then they can make a decision as to how much that property is therefore worth to them. Otherwise, how can they decide what their offer should be if they do not have all those material facts? And that's what the Consumer Protection from Unfair Trading Regulations are all about. By the time the poor buyer gets hold of all of this, they've already fallen in love with the property. They've already worked out where their sofa is going to go, where the kids are going to go to school, and they're not in any position really to absorb all of this and then make a non-emotional decision about whether to continue to proceed at a point when they're probably financially committed after paying for searches, surveys, mortgage product fees, probably as much as £1,200. Their decision is about whether they lose that £1,200 or pull out from the house that they want to buy, that's in the place that they want to buy, and may well be the only type of property that is available to them if they're looking for help to buy schemes. Then would they prefer to give that up or take on perhaps a doubling ground rent, which might be £1,000 in 40 years' time when they don't intend to live there anyway? So unless they have this information before they view the property, how can they make a decision anyway?